What's up, people of YouTube? It's your boy Noob about the Universal Gamer, and I got a big smile on my face, but it's not like joy. You know how sometimes you just can't believe something, that like something happens and it's just so out of the ordinary to where you just can't believe it, and you just like start smiling like it's funny. It's so crazy that it's funny, even though it's not a laughing matter, but it's just funny. You know, this is gonna have a lot of language inside of here, so excuse my language for all my young audience, excuse my language for all my, you know, female audience, and excuse my language for all my mature audience. But just got done watching the Sony press conference. Even in my opinion, even after the Microsoft press conference, Sony was still in the lead, in my opinion. You know, all they had to fucking do was get on stage and kick ass and take names. They didn't. The pacing of the show was just horrible, you know, horrible pacing. I was so afraid that this was going to happen, you know. I was thinking, you know, right when I thought that, okay, Microsoft did it smart. They showed their boring stuff at the little reveal, you know, presentation, and now they're going to show nothing but games. Sony still got to show that. Sony did that, and they did a good job at keeping it to a minimum. But they had the pacing so jacked up. No games made me smile or go, wow. Not one. Not one. Not one. Not one. Let me spell that shit on the screen just in case you guys don't get what I'm saying. Not one. Okay? Now. Oh my God, I don't know whether to laugh, be mad, or cry. Cause like the thing is, you know, for my Halo fans out there, I'm not really a big Halo head. You know, I know a little bit about Halo. For my Halo fans out there that watch and read the comic books, but mainly watched Forward Unto Dawn and Captain Lasky, I think that's his name. There's a number of people that can see the potential in him. They see a major, a captain, a leader, but he keeps making fucked up decisions. Fucked up decisions to where people around him think that he's shit, think that he's nothing. He kind of don't even see that stuff that other people see. Even though he's trying to, you know, hold his own, he's trying to, you know, maintain his composure, he's trying to be that leader and that captain, that person that you look up to make decisions. Even though he wants to be that, he's still making dumbass decisions that put himself down. You know, has a hard time at staying on track. The thing that makes me pissed off is that Sony, the PlayStation at all, does not suck. It is genius. One of the best consoles ever made in the history of consoles. But Sony makes so much fucked up, dumbass, retarded, irritating, don't know what the fuck you was thinking, fucking decisions. It's like, what the hell you thinking? You were in a fucking lead this whole damn time. Even with Microsoft catching up, all these fanboys, and I'm not a fanboy, but I'm just pissed off, like, how the hell could you mess this up? You know? You got people like me that's not fanboys, that's giving you the benefit of the doubt and saying that yes, Sony is a good console, the user interface needs to be fixed. There's a couple of things that's not user friendly and stuff like that needs to be better with the PS3. So that's why, you know, it struggles in the market of attracting young gamers and stuff like that. But when you make me look stupid, you're fucking stupid. It's like, how could you mess this up? Even after watching the Microsoft press conference, there's still people who are saying that they're still getting the new PS3. Or the PS4. And I'm not here to sell PS4s. I don't get paid not a dime. Not even a half a percent. I'm just saying, like, how could you even mess that up? Like, it's like when I watched the Super Bowl and the Patriots. You know, perfect season. It would have been the first time ever an NFL football team go through a whole entire season, win the Super Bowl without losing one game. How the fuck do you fuck up the last game? The last game. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. PS4 console. You know, they revealed it. It looks pretty good. I got the same impressions of the Xbox One console. It doesn't look amazing and it doesn't look fantastic. It looks okay. It looks pretty good. You know, The Order 1988 looks cool, but no gameplay. You know, it was like a lot of not Wolfenstein, but like a werewolf type, Van Helsing type looking gameplay and stuff like that. Looks pretty cool, but no fucking gameplay. We don't give a fuck about cinematics. Fuck your damn cinematics. Those cinematics can look, they act like just because they show you a cinematic trailer that's supposed to mean that it's next gen. You can make that shit look as good on a PS2 and look exactly like that on the PS3. I can watch that same trailer on the disc on my PS3 or on my Xbox. So that does not mean that's how the game is gonna look. You can get that. Look at Square Enix. They can make any trailer look amazing. Look at Capcom. You know, look at the Onimusha 2 trailer for the PS2. You can make any game look amazing. Come on now. Outlast, an indie game. You know, they announced a whole bunch of indie games, but Outlast is the game I brought up before. It looks super scary, but not enough gameplay shown. They showed like a little snippet of gameplay. Oh, Outlast. You know, we played this game a while back. We talked about it at another game show, but here we at E3 where we can talk about all the stuff we want and stuff instead of just giving you guys a little bit of it. We still don't show you guys no gameplay of the game we've been talking about that's so scary that had us scared as hell when we showed it before and we was talking about it before. Come on, man. Final Fantasy. You know, everybody went crazy, crowd went crazy. Looks good, but no fucking gameplay. Oh yeah, y'all returning me to the old noob side. Like, y'all hear all these F-bombs I'm dropping? No, some of my fans, like all 15, literally 15 of you guys that know, well, I'll say about 30 of you guys that know the old noob side, like, yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is some bullshit. Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, this was like, the pacing was so fucked up to where when they announced Kingdom Hearts 3, it didn't even matter. Like, people didn't even people wasn't even cheering that loud because I was damn near almost fell asleep twice. Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, it looks good. They were showing some stuff and stuff. Okay, everybody getting into it. Oh my God, Kingdom Hearts finally. You know, all in the instant messages and stuff like that. Pretty much having sex with the visuals and the gameplay and just imagining the stories and stuff that's going to be told within the Kingdom Hearts 3 game. And then right after that, now in development. What the fuck? Now in development? Nigga, you had a whole fucking PS3 life cycle to fucking make. Lord, please help me right now. I'm for real. Like, oh my God. You had a whole PS3 life cycle to make freaking Kingdom Hearts 3. How the hell are you saying now in development? Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, but name one Kingdom Hearts game that came out on the PS3. One. And I shut my black ass up. Hey, thank you. None. They came out on the 3DS, on handhelds and stuff like that, on the PS Vita. Lord have mercy. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now, they showed gameplay versus Xbox press conference. Xbox didn't have no gameplay. The PS4 had gameplay. It was freezing a couple of times, but I gotta take my hat off. I don't got a hat, but I do gotta take my hat off to Sony for being brave enough to show gameplay on a game that's still kind of being worked on and stuff like that, and not knowing if your console is gonna freeze up a little bit by showing this gameplay and stuff like that. You know, Watch Dogs. We've been seeing so much of that. We've seen so much of that to where I'm starting to get tired of seeing it. But from what I've seen running on the PS4, it looks incredible. It had a little frame rate issues, but like I said, take my hat off to Sony again because they showed actual gameplay. I think Microsoft showed gameplay too, but they showed some real good gameplay, a decent chunk of gameplay, and it looks real good. It looks incredible, you know. So that's all I got from a whole 2 hours. Now, towards the end of the press conference, this is what made them like pretty much, you know, end off even, break even. They barely broke even. In my opinion, they didn't break even. In my opinion, Microsoft, as far as their press conference, is at like a 99% out of 100. Or no, a 97% out of 100. And Sony is at a 79% out of 100. And you think that this news that you brung up towards the end, which was kind of sexy, but you should have brung that shit up in the beginning and then talk about a little bit of sports stuff and movie and TV stuff that people don't care about. Then bring up the console and then bring up Kingdom Hearts and some other stuff, which I'm going to get into in a little bit if I have time. But anyways, they brung up, you know, they was clowning Sony. I mean, it's clowning Microsoft, you know. Used games is going to be fully supported. You can trade it. You can trade it with your friends. You can trade it in. You can do this and that. We're going to continue to utilize used games. You know, just clowning the hell out of Microsoft. You know, you don't have to worry about signing in to an online network to verify your game every 24 hours. You know, everybody was cheering, going crazy about that, and that's cool. Kudos to them. But that does not change the fact that you didn't show a damn thing. You know. And I know, you know, Killzone already been shown, and what about other games? Where the hell is my damn Uncharted 4 at? What the fuck Naughty Dog's been working on? You know, I know there's three more days, you know, of E3 of showing games and reveals and stuff like that. I know there's still GDC, I know there's still Tokyo Game Show, but fuck that shit. Like, I'm not saying fuck those game shows or not game shows, but conferences and stuff like that, but I hate when they do that. E3 is the main point. Don't nobody want to be waiting to a whole different game. You know, we've been waiting all this year to see reveals and stuff like that. Don't nobody want to be waiting all the way into, oh, well, I guess I'll wait until to TGS and see what they announce, or if they're even gonna be there, because it's called Tokyo Game Show for a reason. You know, only certain developers go there. Yes, Sony is a Japanese console, so of course they're gonna show some stuff there. They better show some damn stuff. But don't nobody want to be waiting no more. Like E3, you had your chance. It's like, come on now. And then PlayStation Plus is gonna be on PS4. That's a no-brainer. Duh. You know, they not even say nothing about that. Like, come on now. Then speaking of PS4, they kind of make it seem like you gotta, you know, have a PS4 PlayStation Plus membership in order to play online. You know, I asked my boy Freddie, did I catch that right? He said, you know, no, it's not like that. I think it is like that. You know, because they said, well, you're still going to be able to play single player games without PlayStation Plus. Why would you even say that for? If you just told on yourself. And I'm good at catching liars. Even if I don't let them know I caught their ass, I'm good at catching liars. I'm good at catching people telling on themselves. Like, you're going to be able to still play single player games without having a PlayStation Plus. Why would you say that? That means that you just said that you need PlayStation Plus to play online. I wouldn't mind, because let me get to the good side about it, because Sony deserve, because compared to what Microsoft been charging motherfuckers, they deserve to charge people to play online versus what they give you in PlayStation Plus, and they're giving you more on PS4. Some games that haven't even came out yet, they already told you you're gonna get it free, you know, with PlayStation Plus, like some of those indie games that's real good. You know, so I think it'd be worth it, but don't be slick. Don't turn into Microsoft now. I'm trying to be slick about how the way you word your stuff. They say, yeah, we did tell you guys in E3, but the only people that catch it is people like Noob Saibot, because he ain't stupid. The rest of you guys must be stupid because you didn't catch it. You know, come on now. Anyways, Bungie's Destiny, and this is another thing that Sony clowning Microsoft. Destiny, made by Bungie, published by Activision. Bungie. That's the same Bungie that brought you Halo. Yeah, tell me why that game wasn't shown at Microsoft and it was shown at Sony. Everybody that's, you know, that follow game content already know that this game was going to be showed at Sony press conference and not at Microsoft. If you didn't know that, then, you know, I don't know where rock you've been sleeping under. But yeah, it's been talked about a lot. Like, is Xbox fans going to be mad because, you know, Sony is doing the same thing that Microsoft always do? Oh, first on some all the content that Bungie is going to put out as far as Destiny is going to be first on PlayStation 4 and better on PlayStation 4. Same thing Microsoft always say, whoa, the new Call of Duty, everything first on the Xbox and much better with the Xbox and with Kinect, you know. So they pretty much clown them with that too. But Destiny, it looks incredible. It looks like a hardcore version of Borderlands. But I still got to put my money on Titanfall. But at the same time, this game is really going to give me a run for my money, because I think those two games are going to go neck and neck, because, you know, hey. And as far as the price point, you know, I kind of felt like Sony was going to pull this off too, which they're clowning again. Microsoft announced a $500 console. PS4 came out $399. $400 versus $500. Used games versus sometimes, you know, depending on, you know, only one time used games. That means if I buy a used game, I can't trade it in, or I can't like give it to somebody and then get it back and play it on my console. On the PS3, you can do that. The Microsoft console, oh, I gotta verify my game online 24/7 and stuff like that. On the PlayStation, it's not like that. $500, $400. So that's why I said they broke even. But as far as games, no. I guess they think that little conference they had before E3 was enough. No. So anyways, that's all I got. Let me see the time I got that I'm running at right now. So anyways, let me go ahead and touch on so why are you so mad, Noob Saibot? What the hell is your problem, dude? I think Sony did a good... Okay. Where is other PS3 exclusive games at? Count and name me how many PS3 exclusive games you've seen that you care about. I mean, I know some of you guys probably might say, oh, you mad because you didn't get none of your dream games inside there. But let's be real. Half of those fucking games ain't even dream games no more. It's like, where the hell is it at? Like The Last Guardian. Like, people were talking a lot about that before the PS3 press conference. Where the hell is that at? I mean, there's so many freaking PlayStation 2 games. I know people say, oh, no sequels. But Come on now. Who wouldn't want to see like another freaking Crash Bandicoot? Who the hell wouldn't want to see another freaking this name? It's so many games I can name. It's just like I just can't even freaking gather it. It's like so much building up when I think about the PS2 library and think about some sequels that they didn't utilize. Like I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was gonna come on the PS3, but it never did. I thought other games was gonna come on the PS3 that never did. So I said, hey, well maybe they're saving it for the next gen consoles. So now the E3 of this year, there's no way in the world Sony can fail. Sony's the king leaders of exclusive games. Sony's the king leaders of treating their fans and their consumers fair and stuff like that, and surprising people out of nowhere with stuff, you know. But they act like as if they don't have no competition. Act like they didn't have no competition this year in E3. Now you're in the same boat as Microsoft. Where the hell are the games at? You show some games, you show some, but where the fuck is the resistance for? Like, come on, like where the hell is your games at? What's gonna be at launch? Name me 5 games on the PS3 that's gonna be at launch that you care about. I ain't talking about games like GTA 4. Well, that's not gonna be on the next. I ain't talking about like games that's like, oh, it's gonna current gen consoles, but it's also gonna come out on the next. No, I'm talking about stuff that's strictly that's gonna utilize one for one for the next gen consoles, and it's not gonna come out for the current gen consoles. And then you got another thing as far as pacing. Forgive me, I know some people are gonna take this personal and stuff like that, but Microsoft did a good job at bringing developers on stage, bringing people, different diversity of people on stage. Why the hell you got somebody that can barely, I ain't gonna say this in a mean way, that can barely speak and utilize English, you know, on stage for 25 minutes talking about nothing, and then bring up like 1 or 2 weak ass games after he talk about nothing, like you did the same thing Microsoft did. How the hell could you watch Microsoft fuck up and you do the same thing? I'm done recording. I'm pissed off right now. I'm about to go ahead and work on these videos, get done with this shit. I'm fucking done. Oh, like I told my boy Fred Frego, I'm you know what? Honestly, I'm done with console gaming. Like, I'm done with Sony. I know I might not, this is not written in stone. I know I'm gonna change my damn mind. I'm gonna be looking stupid. But right now, as of right now, even after the consoles launch, and probably even a year after the consoles launch, unless I see something at GDC or at PAX or anything like that, unless I see something different, unless otherwise, I'm not fucking with Microsoft and I'm not fucking with Sony. It's all about PC gaming. I'm out of this motherfucking piece. What's up? What's going on, people of YouTube? It's your boy Noob Side, about the Universal Gamer, and oh my god, oh, let me redo that shit. Man. Alright. I can't even fucking do this shit, man. It's like, cut this shit.